Louisiana beer reviews. I was going to sit outside, but it started raining. And it looks like it's going to start again, possibly. So to avoid that, I'm under the porch in the screened porch area. Mudbug Brewing's White Boot Louisiana Blonde Ale. Okay, the last one was Cafe au Lait, and this is White Boot. It's saying here, swamp sneakers, dulac slippers, and Brewed pumps. Nicknames for rubber white boots that people go in the swamp with all the time. Now, I do know a lot of people that be wearing boots all the time around here. Gray ones, black ones, white ones. Okay, they'll walk around with them. But I never heard any of these nicknames. I just hear people calling them boots. Or galoshes in some cases. Cajuns live by them. That may be true to some extent. There's that stick-on label again. It's adhesive. It's not a printed label. 5% alcohol. International bitterness units. Couldn't tell you. This was $1.64 at the 504 beer store on U.S. Highway 61 in New Orleans, Louisiana. Still see some of the adhesive from the sticker, you know, the price tag sticker. Alright, there are no video reviews for this beer. This is the first one in the world. Da-da-da-da. The guy decided to cut the grass in his cow pasture while I'm doing this video here. Beer Advocate has one written review, and Rate Beer has nothing, not even listed. It's not even listed on Rate Beer. This is from Thibodaux, Louisiana, in Lafourche Parish, a parish that neighbors my parish, St. John the Baptist Parish, to the south. Okay, they filled this thing to the rim of the 12-ounce can. I mean, it just splashed everywhere. Some of these 12-ounce cans are filled so high they're going to spill. Some are not so, like if you get a Miller Lite, it's not going to do that because they don't fill it all the way up. I mean, they're giving you 12 ounces of fluid. This might be more like 12.2 ounces of fluid. Whoa. Thick off-white head. Let me turn this light on and see if it makes any difference. I have a feeling it won't. There's only one bulb. Single bulb. Blonde. More like amber maybe. But that Beach Bum Blonde Ale from Michelob was sort of like this. I guess that's just what they call them. Maybe a dirty blonde. Like Stevie Nicks' hair used to be, and then she started putting that bleach in it. I think I preferred the dirty blonde, like you saw in the 1975 album, or then in 1979 she let it grow. When they made Tusk, she let it grow back to her brown or blonde or like this color, hair color. Anyway, don't know why I started thinking about Stevie Nicks. All right, so I've never had this before, and apparently hardly anybody else has. Got the little Kings from Shingling, Cincinnati. Not really a good cream ale in my opinion. It tastes too metallic. I don't know what happened to my other bottle. Genesee is the good cream ale. Or Kingfish from Louisiana. This smells yeasty. Now that the Cafe au Lait, I gave that an A+, right? So some people say A+, that's too high, it's too high. The air conditioner, I'm trying to beat it. Well, I don't think it was too high because it tasted outstanding. Let's see, this smells good. Yeasty, bready, malty. It does smell kind of like a cream ale though, but that can't be right. Tastes kind of like a cream ale. What a coincidence. Actually, it really is. I didn't have this out here because I thought this was going to taste like a cream ale. I just thought it'd be something unusual to show you. A little cellared. Tastes like, but it's not cellared. It's like, it's the hops. It's those. They must be using those British hops. This tastes like Abbott Ale. This tastes like Abbott Ale. From merry old England. Even has the same body. Like the slickness, medium body, a little slick. The sugar, the bready, like candy-like sugar in the flavor. Look at that lacing. Ooh-wee. A mostly dry finish, easy drinking. 5%. The IBUs must be, well, about about 18 to 22. I'll say like 22. So 3 out of 5 sugar cubes on 3 out of 5 sugar cubes on the Cyclops scale. Probably 3 out of 5 hop cones on the Cyclops scale. Maybe more. Maybe like 4 out of 5 hop cones. I don't know. It reminds me of the Abbott Ale. It reminds me of Foster's Premium Ale. Although that one has a little more of a corn back taste if you really think on it. This one doesn't have so much of it. It has a little. It has a little. They might use a little flaked maize, which in America we call corn flakes. Now, I can go to Dorignacs and get cans, the 25.4 ounce cans, that's 750 milliliter cans of Foster's Premium Ale for $1.69, and sometimes around here they'll have them on sale for $1.69. For a while they had them 2 for $3. That didn't last. That's a really good beer. It rivals this to me. This is probably a little better, you know, a little finer made and all that. I don't want to drink it all before I finish the review. I want to take a photo of it. Here comes the compressor. Well. I'm going to say A-. That's probably too low of a score, but with that little corn back taste, that's not really a detriment. I mean, if they use corn, I don't care, because if it tastes really good, and this tastes really good, that's fine with me. So A- would be conservative, not so reckless like the last with the Cafe Au Lait, but I'm going to say A-. If you see it, buy and try it. If you see it, and it doesn't look like you will, but if you do see it, buy and try it, you probably like it. Otherwise, just get the Foster's Premium Ale, which I love. I'm such a big fan of Foster's Premium Ale. I ought to make a video called Beers That I'm Such a Fan of. Actually, that's a good idea. Okay, so shutting this down. Les Bon Temps Roulé, an excellent beer. And my daughter was like, I don't think an A- is excellent. I said, yeah, it is. There's just different ranges of excellent. There's excellent, most excellent, and outstanding. You get above an A+, now you're in the world class area. That doesn't happen much with me. I bet you there's not 10 beers. Well, we're going on almost 2,000 reviews. Okay, maybe there's 20 beers, but I really don't think there is. It's more like 10 that I've scored world class. We'll never know because I'm not going to go try to find out. So anyway, Les Bon Temps Roulé, and y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana or go to Atlanta.